Welcome to the dungeon, now with new and improved audio quality. I finally got my mic, yay! In today's guide, we'll be talking about Gork Koroser. Koroser? Koroser?
Koroser.
Koroser. Alright, fair enough. Gork Koroser, the thug. And I've been thinking, I don't really need to warn everyone about story spoilers in these, because if you care about the lore, then you've already read it, and if you don't, then it doesn't matter, and you don't care about spoilers. So, no more spoiler warnings. Now, get your ship, grab your crew, and select easy mode, because you're not a little bitch like I am. Gork was once the leader of a murderous group of space pirates, ransacking planets across the galaxy and murdering as they please. Eventually, though, their crimes caught up with them and Gork was captured. Now helpless, he was being shipped off to the dungeon when the craft crash-landed on Auriga. While fighting his way out of the dungeon, Gork met with Sarah Numis, who later discovers that he was the one who murdered her family. Sarah and Gork settled their differences when Sarah stabs him to death in one of the elevators, emerging triumphant. In-game, Gork is the tank. He has the highest health of any character and can deal a ton of damage, one of the highest in the game, if you don't count Rosetta's Tower of Babel. No, you stay in that corner. You're broken, you're OP. You'll get your own video, you stay quiet for now, get out of here. Go away, get out. Although the true draw of Gork is his Warcry, as he's the only character with this ability in the game. He gets this at level 5 and it aggroes all monsters to him, even ones that would normally go straight for the crystal, and gives him some solid bonus defense. Gork is fantastic for holding rooms by himself, but he gets even better with allies around. He starts with a pack of dogs and psycho killer skills, giving him really nice attack when he's with some buddies, and gets Soylent Green at level 3. Since you'll be using him to kill huge amounts of monsters, this just gets better over time. Level 7 gives him Bloody Showman, giving him even more damage, and from there on out, he just gets more levels for those abilities. Gork is probably one of the best characters in the game, especially to start with. The ability to draw attention to himself and just hold a room is fantastic, but this is balanced out by him having the lowest speed in the game. He moves pathetically slow, so you better have your kill room set up correctly, or you're gonna be dying on the 3rd floor. A lot of characters have multiple builds that you can try on them, but Gork, well, he's just Gork. He's a big tanky DPS, and no matter what items you put on him, that won't change. His wit and speed are pathetic, and his abilities aren't much besides, me kill room, Gork will always be your tank and DPS machine, and I mean, that's good, that's reliable. For items, you've just got to get health regen and damage. Slap a sandwich or the first aid kit on him, and he's basically unkillable when you activate Warcry. You don't need any items that draw attention to him, because again, Warcry. And you shouldn't care about speed, so just give him the heaviest machine gun you can. For armor, just grab whatever gives you the most defense, but you can honestly get by without anything in the armor slot, because this guy is just so tanky. He is huge. For pairing, I highly recommend anyone that can operate to start the game. Gork can do pretty much everything by himself besides run the crystal and gather resources, so you also want someone that can open doors early on. My personal favorite to pair him up with is Josh, because he can gather a ton of resources with his wit, and Armchair General gives Gork even more damage. Just keep in mind that you can't pair him up with Sarah because they'll kill each other after 5 floors, and quite frankly, we don't need that. All in all, Gork is fantastic, whether he's your starting hero or you find him in the dungeon. The big beefy man can hold his own against just about everything, and as long as you have someone with higher than 22 move speed, you've got yourself a runner. Try to level him as fast as possible because his stats are just really good, and you'll probably win. You might have noticed that this guide was a bit shorter than others, but Gork is Gork. There's not too much to talk about. My name is Mason, easy mode is too hard, and never forget that genocide is legal when you're on a different planet. Good luck in that dungeon.